Good afternoon, Facebook. My bad. Instagram Live. This is the first time Gooseridge Soaps has done an Instagram Live, but we wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit about Jewelweed. A lot of you have figured out that we make a poison ivy relief soap and that it's magic and that it works. And we make it with Jewelweed. Jewelweed, also known as Impatiens capensis, is a native self-seeding annual. People know it as spotted touch-me-not, stuff like that. That's what I've heard it called, spotted touch-me-not. You'll see it flowering in the late summer, bright orange or yellowy orange spotted flowers on roadsides, in the ditches. It really likes wet feet, so you find it at the edge of the woods or where there's a lot of springs. So here at Gooseridge, we've got, at least 3 natural springs down in the bottom part of the farm. So we have a lot of jewelweed. So guess where we harvest the jewelweed for our poison ivy soap? Right here. What I want to do is just take a minute to show you what it looks like when it's got the most benefit. Once it starts to flower, the stems of the jewelweed plant get really woody, and they don't have as much of that anti-poison ivy itch property, to put it into layman's terms. Janice gets crazy when I say anti-urticariant because it's a really big word, but I love it. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around, hopefully, if I can figure out, and I'm going to show you what jewelweed looks like when it's time to harvest. So right here, this is jewelweed. Okay, if you have one of those apps on your phone, like Seek, the Seek by iNaturalist app is a great app to identify a plant. I know what it looks like now when I just go see it. I can drive past it and know what I'm looking at. I don't know if you're going to get the full effect here of it, but see how when dew lands on these leaves, it looks like little sparkly jewels. I'm wondering if that's how it got its name. I'm guessing, probably. But right here is a whole stand of it, all down by one of the springs we have on the property here. So I'm just going to cut a bunch of it. It's a little weird this year. We like to usually cut it when the stems are starting to get right in here. Ouch, that was a sticker bush. The stems are starting to get striations in them. We like to harvest it earlier than this, but we've had a lot going on. But I'm going to get closer, you can see these striations. That means this stem is starting to get woody. It's preparing to support the weight of the flowers. So we like to harvest it before this, when the stems are nice, about the size of my pinky or so, and very pulpy, because that's when it's got the most goop. I don't know, whatever. The most goop in it that's got the beneficial properties. So I have done so much research to try to see if scientists have been able to... Hey, John, up in Massachusetts. Hi. I've done a lot of research to see what it is in this plant that helps take care of stinging nettle and poison ivy. And I've read a lot of scientific journal articles and things like that, and it doesn't seem like anybody's been able to actually identify the compound in this plant. But what happens is jewelweed has some kind of compound in it that actually neutralizes the oils in stinging nettle and poison ivy that make you itch. What I used to do forever, if I got poison ivy, I'd go into the woods, I'd look for jewelweed, I'd crush up some leaves, some stems, and just rub it wherever I had poison ivy. Itch is gone. It usually grows side by side with poison ivy and stinging nettle. They say the curse and the cure side by side. Oh, okay. John's saying okay, I'm going to butcher this. Urushiol. Interesting. All right, I'm going to have to, that's the compound. All right, cool. But I don't know, whatever, it works. So we make a poison ivy jewelweed soap that's phenomenal. We take this, we harvest it now, chop it up, mash it up, make a tea with it, and then we strain out the solids and make that tea. Stop laughing at me for mispronouncing things. And then we use that tea as the liquid portion of the soap. And then we add some camphor in it because camphor is just great topical for taking care of itch and stinging and all that kind of stuff. People have told us our soap works really great on bug bites and things like that. I can't speak to that. I've never used it for that, but I do know it works for poison ivy. We keep a bar in our shower. It's a great preventative. And even if you get the rash, it definitely helps take that itch out, and it seems to cure this rash. It seems to clear it up really quickly. So I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like in the harvestable state. And I'm going to cut a little bit of it now. I'm sweating to death. I did a market today and I'm already drenched in sweat, so I figured what the heck. And then we will throw this in the freezer, and then next year we will use it for our Jewelweed soap. So anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you found this somewhat educational. I don't know, but keep an eye out. The Jewelweed soap, we have it year round. Poison ivy is still around in the fall, so don't forget that. We would recommend, if you want, go harvest this. Okay, here's a little trick. All right, don't tell anybody I told you. So take the Jewelweed, cut it up, make the tea with it, strain out the solids, freeze it in ice cube trays. You get poison ivy, you rub it on the poison ivy, or you can do a tincture with an alcohol-free witch hazel. It's great if you get poison ivy. It's going to help take that itch out better than any calamine, any Benadryl, any of that. What's that other stuff? I can't think now. Technu, that's it. It really helps. We have people come back year after year for this stuff. And as a matter of fact, a friend of ours who's a landscape contractor was the one who asked us if we could make something that would help him with poison ivy. And we did. So anyway, I hope that helps you all. And check out your wood line. I've got my boots on so I don't get poison ivy on my legs, but I'm going to go inside and shower head to toe when I'm done harvesting. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks a bunch. I don't know how to end this because I've never done a Facebook or an Instagram live. So we're gonna figure out how to end this. But if you get a video of the inside of my pocket, I apologize ahead of time. Bye.